Okay, we are back for match number 2 of the night. I should probably turn up game audio. There you go. So you should be able to hear it now. I'm hoping I'm a little bit louder because I did see Crude said I was quiet. So we will see. I do have to reset series score. And we got about 3 minutes before the teams have to be in here. This is So for Chicago, we will have Deusinho, Chances, and Dark. And for Sedona, it will be Cairo, Area, and Tanko. Which I am very excited to see. I know, like, both of these teams should definitely be in the top 5 power rankings if they're not, based on just the rosters. But we'll have to see. That's what the gameplay is for, obviously. And there is Yuki. I do not believe he's playing though. He's listed as a sub. Okay, got about a minute and a half now. I'm sure, considering Yuki's already here, we're gonna see the rest of Sedona pull up in a second. And I guess we're going on to AutoCam. Hopefully we're not having internet issues again. And there is the rest of Sedona. Actually, we are just waiting on Cairo. And the rest of yeah, so we are waiting on Cairo and Chicago as a whole. About a minute passed. We are still waiting on Chicago, but I'm sure they will be here in the next few moments. Hold on. Wait a minute. There we go. And then what else do I have to do? There we go. And it looks like we do now have Chicago in here. Just waiting on the big Cairo. And there he is. So we can now get started. Okay, just go before I tell you to, sure. Alright, and on to my second game of the night, the third or fourth of the night, I believe, in total. And off the bat, we have Dark going for a 50 with Tank. Chance is able to clean it up. He's just going to take it up the wall. Gets 50 by Cairo. Area up for the shot. Just puts it wide. Cairo puts it back on the back wall. Area with a good bump on Dews. Cairo backflips out of the play. Chances gets a big clear. Dark is with a shot, and he just puts it wide, and it's off the post. Cairo able to get a touch, but it goes right to Chances, and Area is able to make the save. Dark gets a touch around one, puts it mid. Dews is up, gets 50 though. And now Dark gets a good touch around the defenders, and it's saved by Tanko with a little bit of lag there. And it's saved by Area and Cairo now with the power of friendship. Another shot, but it's not going to be on target. Tank's just going to let it go. Dark with the touch of the corner. Area up. Gets a big clear out. It is a one-on-one now with Dews, and Dews gets the touch to win it. Cairo just gets 50, and Chances going to take possession. Gets a demo. Area up. Gets it around one. Gets 50 by Dews, though. Now an awkward touch by Tanko. Cairo going to take possession here. 50 Dark. Now Area and Dews 50 each other. Goes right to Chances. He passes over to Dews, and a great passing play just goes wide. Now Cairo off his own back wall. Jumps over the demo. He's not going to be able to get a touch. Area clears it out with a big boom. And Dark's not going to get that sidewall touch. Tank just pops it up into his corner. And Chances gets bumped off the pinch. Area to the sidewall. Gets a good catch off of it. Gets demoed though. Dark cannot get the touch to his corner that he wants. And Tank's going to take the first goal of the game with 2:47 left. Sedona with a 1-0 lead here in game one. Just under the defense. Now if the kickoff, Tank just not able to reach it. Tanko now just hits it right into his own back wall. Chances tries to pass out mid to Dews. Dews is going to opt for the shot, but he's going to get dunked by Cairo. Tanko now off the ceiling, going for a second touch, is not going to get it. Area and Cairo both turn up. Cairo's going to be the one to take it. Gets a good pinch mid. Dark is able to get it around before area can put a shot on. Cairo up off the ceiling, goes for the reset, gets a good pinch off the back wall. Area gets faked out though by Tanko's miss. Tanko puts it off the side. Now Dark in the Sedona corner. Cairo not able to get the touch he wants. Tank's chasing chances for the demo. It's just going to go over area, but he's able to get back in time. And now it's a good equalizer by Deuce. Perfect top right. And it is tied at 1. Top left, maybe even. And now kickoff slightly in favor of Chicago. Area's not able to get the demo, but Chances can't get the touch either. Tanko there. Now Chances out of his own corner, gonna boom it out. Tanko is there now. Dudes just puts it to the side. Area in. Cannot put it on net. Dark gets a touch away from the net. Cairo and Tank appear to team pinch. I cannot really tell. Cairo gonna put it mid off Dews. And Chance is gonna get that clear out. And Tanko able to make the save off of the shot. Cairo up, gets a clear out. Chances, gets a good touch. Gets it past one, gets it past his own teammate. Area is going to have to play possession off the backboard now. Dark gets a good touch mid. Chances, he's just going to have to take a 50 and it's going to go to the corner. Cairo gets a very strange touch, but it works out in his favor. And Chances runs out of boost. He can't quite reach it. Tank up now. Gets a 50 on Dark. Gonna be a shot attempt by Chances, and he's gonna get 50'd. Good save to the side there by Dews. And it looks like, unless something happens here in the last 7 seconds, we're gonna get an overtime. And great catch there on the wall by Tank. It's just not gonna go anywhere, and he's not gonna be able to get it mid. And we have overtime in game 1. Good kickoff there. Goes to Dews. And he's going to dunk it. It might be on net. And Tanko's able to get the save. Cairo misses. Right to Chances. And it is in. Off the whip on the corner read. Oh, he did get a touch. He just hit it right at Chances. That is highly unfortunate for Sedona. And Chicago will have the series lead. It's those types of mistakes that kill you. And unfortunately, for most people, there's not much you can do to avoid them. We can ready up just to speed things up. If all teams are ready, why not? As we go on to game 2, see if Chicago can take this to match point quickly, or if Sedona can even up the series. Bunch of 50s off the initial kickoff. Dark does put it a little far over the net. Gets another touch off the ceiling. Cairo taking possession in the air. Goes for the reset over to Area, but Area just too far. Dark gets it right at Tanko. Tanko taking it back to his corner. Gonna try to put it mid for Area. Area turns back though. Cairo putting it into his corner. Going for boost. Chances pops it around him. Now Cairo gonna pop it up. Tanko and Area both up. Area's gonna put it down to Cairo. And Dews is going to have an open net, and he's going to score it. And it is 1-0 Chicago. 4:17 remaining in game 2. That is just a double commit. That's going to hurt you every time. Especially if you cannot get possession of that ball. Now Tanko puts it up the wall. And Dark doesn't get a touch. Dews puts it high. Area with the shot. It's going to go to the back wall. Dews able to get a clear. Tanko 50s. It goes mid. We're lagging again. And Area just has the open. Not sure what's going on with my internet today, but good touch of the backboard into a shot. And it is even up. Now off the kickoff, Cairo up, beats Dews. Dork doesn't get a touch, but it fakes Area. Hits it over to Chances. Chances is going to take it up wall, going for the ceiling pinch. Does not get a great one. Dews able to get a big clear. Cairo's going to probably catch this, take it to his corner, get the boost. Go for an air dribble maybe. Gets the 50 though. Chances cannot get the sidewall. Dews putting it mid, but cannot seem to find the touch. Area gets it past Dark, puts it down mid. Chances with a clear out. Tanko puts it back in. Chances with an open net, but Cairo is able to get back before he can capitalize. Dark with a shot. Area with the save, and he's going to take it into the air. He's going to put it back wall. He's going to get the assist with Tanko scoring the goal. And it is 2-0 Sedona. Great catch into a great air dribble by Area. Great pass to Tanko, and great awareness by Tanko to be there for the pass. Now Area off the kickoff, gets a 50 on Dews. Tank in the corner, booms it mid. Cairo is up, but Dews is able to get a touch. Area off the wall, puts it back wall. He's going to go for a double, but he doesn't have the boost. Cairo puts it off ceiling. Area cutting back in. Dews, free possession. Area does cut it. And Chances is able to get back just in time. Chances off the wall, puts it down to Dews. Dews puts it back up to the wall. Cairo gonna put it back onto the wall again. Area. Tanko misses. Area has to panic back and get the save. Now, a tragic miss by the defense there. And it's just open for Chances. Cairo just drives past the ball. And it's open. And we are tied again in game 2. Now it's straight to Dews. Chances gonna take it off the corner. Tanko gets a good touch out. Tank cannot get the touch. Area taking it up wall. Gonna put it off the back wall. And Chances is able to make the awkward save. Dark off the sidewall. Gets a dunk. Tanko gets it around Chances. Dews is going to beat Tanko. Dark gets beat by Cairo. Chances demos Cairo. Now Area demos Dark. Dews with a good flick above Tank. Chances gets a good flick. Or a good touch. Dark. Just cleared out by Tanko. And it's a free ball in Sedona's possession, but Chances able to get the dunk. Now, nobody from Chicago opting to go, and it's just an all but open net. Dews, maybe not Dews, but Dark pogoing in his own net with nobody else opting to go for the play, and it just results in a goal for Sedona. Now Cairo going for the air dribble off the back wall. Chances with a big clear. Can Area get back? He can. puts it to his own corner. Duves gets a pop up. Now he puts it mid. Chance is going to try to shoot, but he gets 50 by Tanko. Now Area gets a good read on that. Gonna put it up, but Duves is there to stop it. Tanko gonna get read perfectly by Dark. Duves and Chances double commit, and Chances and Dark double commit. Chances puts it into the corner. Duves is gonna go for the shot, but he's not gonna be able to put it on. Dark with the shot, and we're tied with 26 to go. Here in game number 2, Chicago does not give up. Amazing pass there by Chances. Now Chances just hits it right at Area. And it's gonna 50 right out mid. Dark's not gonna get the most favorable touch. Tanko just hits it downwards. Duves pops it up. Chances with no control anymore. Cairo. Duves just pops it up. And Area's gonna take it in, and it's gonna go down, and we're gonna have overtime. Yet again. That's gonna go. The kickoff's gonna go right back to Cairo. Only 20 boost in the tank. He's gonna go for the reset. He's not gonna get it. Goes for the demo on Duves. Cairo again beats one. Chances gets it around. He's gonna get this boost. He's gonna try for a shot, but he just gets beat. Duves also gets beat by Cairo. Dark is gonna have to get a good touch here. Right out to Chances. Chances with the clear is gonna go off the back wall. Area's gonna have the read. It's gonna go up. And Area gonna try to take possession. Gets a good pop up. Tank off the back wall. Cairo also off the back wall. Kind of more towards the ceiling though. Chances gets a clear out. Good bump there by Area to keep Chances off the ball. Gyro isn't going to be able to get past Duves and Dark pinching. Tanko just kind of gives Chances the ball. Chances unfortunately pinches it out away from the net. Duves pinch by Chances. It just goes up. He's going to try for another. He only has a limited boost. Duves just gonna play back post while Chances goes for the shot. Duves gets a good touch out. Tanko there. Area gets a shot, but Chances able to save it. Not Dark driving up the ceiling. Tanko with a great 50 there. Dark able to put it back onto his teammate's foot almost, and that was a very dangerous situation, and it still is as Tanko scores it to even up the series. 2 minutes. Almost 2 minutes into overtime. Chances just cannot reach the ball. And Sedona will take game number 2 to even the series at 1 apiece.
Honestly, just what a play from that guy, Tank.
Okay, why are you here? Why are you here? I have streamer mode on, so I had no idea. You join.
Yeah, sorry. Sorry about that. I was just muted.
Anyway.
Anyways, what are your thoughts on that game aspect?
It was definitely an interesting one. Some really good plays, some interesting whiffs.
Yeah, I think that, the level of play we're seeing in general can reach pretty high heights, but it's just some inconsistencies from both sides that are just a little bit questionable.
Yeah, just a little bit questionable.
Why are
guys.
no,
I don't
no,
know
no,
what
no, no.
he's doing.
Okay, now that those guys are gone. Anyway. Off the kickoff. Dude's off the ceiling. Gonna get it under Area. Tank just misses his touch. As Chances is gonna put it to the back wall. Tank was able to get the clear though. And Darkest misses, but he almost works as a fake. Now, Chance is clearing back to his teammate Dews. Dews gets bumped. Area's gonna put it off the corner. Cairo's gonna be there for the shot. He's gonna put it slow, and it's gonna work because the defense was expecting an absolute clanger. And it's just in. What a good light touch by Cairo there. There's not much you can do to read that. Now Dews trying to get a bump. Chances is there. Puts it mid for Dark. Tanko able to get a touch away though. Now he clears it down. We're lagging again. Bro, I dragged you. Get out of here. I don't feel like having you here. Cairo just booming it down to back wall, and Area is gonna do the same thing. Tanko gonna opt to turn off, but he's gonna get possession anyway. He's gonna throw it to Chances. Cairo able to make the save though. Now Area pre-jumping, able to get the touch to his corner. Hops up, Dark is there. He just puts it up to the crease. Cairo, not quite the 50 he wanted. Area off the ceiling, but he's pre-jumped by Chances, and Cairo, now with possession, he's just not going to have the boost to do much with it. Tango gets an unfortunate touch back towards his own side. Area gets dunked by Chances. Dark's gonna put it to the back wall. We got a lot of pressure coming out of Chicago here. Dews just pops up. It's gonna hit the ceiling. He's gonna stay on. That's a whiff out of Cairo. And Dark able to get the dunk. Area just puts it mid. Advances to the back wall. Can he get the double? And it's barred down, and it's a perfect shot. And it is a tie game, 2:42 remaining. Incredible shot by Chances. Perfectly placed double tap. Nobody there to defend it on the back wall for Sedona. Now Dews with possession. Gonna go just for the shot, and he doesn't get it past the defense, and Dark is going to 50 it up. It's just going to go wide. Area trying to collect. Cairo just touches it out mid. Area with the air dribble. He might get it over them, but Dark is back. Tanko gets beat by Dews. Cairo beats Chances. It's popped over him. Now Cairo with boost. He's just going to leave the play as Area is going to put it mid for Tanko, and Tanko's going to shoot, but it's going to be saved by Chances. Cairo putting it off back wall. Dews hops it over to Chances, who gets it past Tank. Cairo up for Area. And it's just going to go off the corner with nobody there. And Tanko's going to score it. He's going to get it past the entire Chicago roster. And that's an unfortunate downwards bump coming out of Darkest on his own teammate Chances. And now Sedona has a 2-1 lead with 1:43 to go. Dews backflips off the wall. He can't stay on it. Cairo gets a touch to his corner. Area's awkward. Dews gonna shoot, but it's gonna be wide. Chances. Gonna get dunked by Tanko, and now Area is gonna beat 2 from Chicago. It's just one back, but it's Chances, and he's gonna be able to get there. And that's a tragic miss, and Dews is gonna tie it. An unfortunate miss there from Sedona on defense, and it's Tanko jumping off the back wall, and Dews is able to make the angle to tie it. There have been a lot of great goals, and there have been a lot of defensive flaws And Cairo with a great shot off the ceiling, double, and it's gonna go in with just a minute. What a shot, just over Dews. Darkest cannot get there. Incredible shot coming out of Cairo. Sedona now has the lead. Back and forth, and Aria's just gonna put it high. Cairo in, Cairo with the hat trick to make it 4-2. Perfect top right. Right off the kickoff, and 5 seconds later, he's able to get another. Now he gets bumped, and Aria gets beat by Darkest, and it's going to be another goal, and it's just down to a 1-goal lead again for Sedona. Great bump coming out there from Dews. And Darkest is just able to beat the remaining 2 players. Tanko with a bit of a delayed kickoff. Cairo going to take possession in his own corner. Or is he with Darkest pre-jumping? Almost a double by Dews, but Tanko's able to get a touch. Now chances. He's going to go for an air dribble, but he gets 50'd. Now Dews with a light touch. Chances going to have to get an awkward touch there. Now Dews with limited boost. He's just going to pop it with the reset into the corner. Almost an own goal by Tanko, but he manages to keep it out somehow. And now Aria with a possible breakaway, but chances is back. And Chicago needs something immediately. And it looks like Darkest is not going to get the touch, and Sedona is going to be on match point. Definitely an interesting game. Cairo putting the team on his back, scoring a hat trick. And Tanko, even though he has a goal, is on the bottom of the leaderboard. He still contributed, though. And the next map in rotation would be Utopia Coliseum Dusk. Now on match point for Sedona. Let's see if Sedona can pull this through, or Chicago can even it up and go to game 5 on Champions Field. Darkest goes for the reset, not able to get it. Gets a 50 though. Good 50. It's off the back wall. Chances is up. He gets 50 though. Now Aria gonna go for the air dribble. He's gonna get denied by Dark. It's gonna go into the corner, and Dews is gonna take possession. He's gonna flick past 2. Aria able to get a touch. Cairo going for the shot. He's not gonna get it, and Aria will. A fake by Cairo into the shot by Aria under chances and above Arc, and that will give Sedona the lead. Just 27 seconds in. Dark gets an unfavorable touch, but he's able to get back onto it with the demo. Now Aria off the ceiling. He was able to get the catch off his back wall. Cairo off the ceiling now. And Tanko just puts it to the sidewall. Darkest puts it mid. Aria is there. He's going to put it on, but chances are going to be able to make the save. Cairo putting it back into the corner. Dark with a touch straight out mid. Tanko staying on. Going back. Turning back up, but Cairo's the one that goes. Aria pre-jumping. He's beat by Dews. Chances down mid. Nobody there. Darkest with the touch back towards his own side. He's hitting it down to Aria, but Tanko cuts off Aria. Now Chances beats 1. He gets it past Aria. He's going to have an open net. and it is even. 3:37 on the clock. Tanko just going for boost. Area not able to get the touch. Off the kickoff now. Tanko looks to beat everybody, but he does get 50'd, unfortunately. Barrow gets a 50, goes mid. Now chances with possession. He's going to try to shoot. It's going to be just high. Cairo trying to fake out the defense. Not quite able to do so, but he does get the demo on Dark. Cairo puts it mid. Not able to capitalize on the demo. Now Cairo with the shot, and they have the lead. It has been all offense for Sedona this entire series. Now Chicago has to figure something out to stop this offense. Area with a great 50 there. And Barrow's going to clear it out. It's just going to go to the corner, so Darkus is going to have possession, but he just throws it to Area. And now Tanko is going to have to get a touch to the corner. Dark's going to pop up. It's over Tanko. Cairo able to take it. Area whiffs. Darkus puts it mid. Chances on the shot. Just puts it wide. Area able to get a touch before Dews can. Area off the back wall. He puts it down. Right there is chances. Tanko able to dive and get a 50. Now Tanko potentially on the shot. He just can't get around it. Cairo gonna put it to the wall. He's not gonna be able to get a second touch though. Dews going for a demo. He gets it, and it is an open net for chances on an incredible demo.
Anyone can cook.
Oh, and Cairo will tie it up. What a comeback from Sedona. My casting is going to be very delayed as I fill in for Aspect. Fairly even kickoff chances. The backboard. Controlled out. Back into the middle possibly, looking for the shot. Tank is there to save it out. This is not working. Will we go to overtime, ladies and gentlemen? We will. Maybe? Possible? Nice.
Hey, he's still alive.
Hold on. Aspect is dead. He's not talking.
Are we still live? Guys?
His stream is live. I don't know where Aspect went, so I'm gonna try to get lobby info. And then I can cash next game if Chicago manages to win.
Well, by the looks of it, it's not great.
Oh, they won. Congratulations, Game 5, Chicago Flames. What is?
Game 5! Yay!
Hold on, I'm gonna go cast it. I'm gonna go join the lobby.
Wait, no, Aspect's here. He's actively messing with it.
What?
He's switching the map out.
Oh. Well, he's not talking.
He's here and not speaking. Aspect.
I can't join the private match either. What is going on?
Get black screened.
Aspect, your mic has been muted. Technical difficulties. Connection lost. GG's. Okay, so he's at his computer at least.
Yeah, no, he's actively there.
Okay, I can if he can't cast, I can.
Oh man, they hit the ball.
Okay. See, we got the kickoff. I gotta meet the stream. We saw fairly even. We see Dark's going for a reset. Gives it up to Area. Area with the boom down the field. Good demo on the goal line from the defense. Hits it across into the corner. Darsh gets a challenge on Cairo. Dudes beats Tank to the ball. Launches it downfield on target. Area with the save. Touches it out. Is going for control down the field. Nice challenge by Darks. Area stays with. Tank's gonna get the challenge off for Sedona. Tank gets dusted by Darks to the ball. Cairo looking to continue the attack. Beats over Dudes to the backboard. Chances with a nice kind of last second dive across the net to clear it. Chances with the shot. Gets saved by Tank off the backboard. Dudes looking to get a touch to keep offense going. Beats out by Area. As he'll rotate around. We have Darks on the ball. Good challenge from Tank to pinch it out. Area. A good challenge, but not good enough to beat Chances. Chances gets a heavy touch out to the middle though, and it will be cleared out by Orange. Now Cairo. Very unfortunate angle taken there. Dudes looks for some control. Tank off the backboard to Area for the shot and the goal. Good start for Sedona here in Game 5. They take a mid to early lead in the series, in the game, rather. Overall, great play there. Now we have Area on the kickoff, matching with Darsh. It's a bad 50, and it will go right in. Great follow-up there from Chicago. His chances manages to get himself on the right side of that ball. Now we have Area and Darsh again matched up on this kickoff. Go well last time, although it is favorable for Sedona this time. Cairo to the backboard, fakes it for Tank. Tank off the backboard. Area's next up. He's a bit far away, but will manage to get a follow-up. Gets a demo on the goal line. Tank with the backflip. Cairo looking for a soft touch. Not able to be challenged by Darsh. Chances with a good 50 on low boost off the backboard. Now Area with the shot beats out the defender who was last back, and that will be another lead for Sedona. See, Chances just lands a bit awkward. Dews can't quite get the angle on the challenge. And it's overall great placement there from Area. We have Darsh and Area once again. The kickoff. Area will win it again. Looks for the skim. Can't find it. Tank with the follow-up. Hits it up the wall. Dews with the clear out to Cairo. Cairo with a good first touch. Gets 2 to bite on Chicago. That would be a double commit. Tank with the follow-up. Hits it to the corner. Don't really have much of a follow-up for that play. Dews, a bit awkward. Gets a 50 on Tank. While Dark also dives past the ball. Little rule 1 going on in the corner. We'll see if the players will respect it. Looks like they will. Good clear over the goal from Darkst as he's dealing with a 2v1 offense going right now from Sedona. Now Chances with the challenge that gets the ball past the net. Darsh with a quick follow, hits it out to Cairo, who's lurking in the midfield. Cairo, soft touch with the reset. Over, dunks Chances into the goal. Amazing play there from Cairo. Great first touch with the control into the reset. Stays with it all the way through for the dunk. Overall, just great play there. Very clutch. But we still have half of this game left to play. Now Chances, half flip. We got Dews and Cairo on the matchup this time on the face-off. Tank. The hit to the back wall, or to the side wall. Dews will catch it, take it. Looks for a touch to the backboard. Tank will get a touch. Now Tank kind of flying out the ball, chasing him down. Not allowing Chances to do much with it. Darsh takes it out of the corner, off the wall. Area kind of gets a touch back, but it's down to Dews, and Cairo will meet him in the air. Now Tanko into the corner. Darsh puts it a long way. Cairo with a nice pre-flip 50. A little double commit here from Sedona, as it looks like Area will get removed from the field temporarily. It's a really awkward bounce for both teams. Darsh has the best angle to follow it. Looks for another 50, but this time bounces way far into the midfield. Now Chances looking to avoid a demo and keep a solo play going. Beats one, jumps off with the ball. Looking for the double. Oh, barely does not get the second touch off the ground. Now Darsh also committing with Chances again. Chances touches it down to the middle, but no one ready to follow it up fast enough. Dews looks for the shot. Darsh is next up, takes a 50 in front of the net. Kills it, but Area's the first there. Now Chances pinches it back into the midfield. Again, no one really there to follow for Chicago. Now Tank will boom it to the backboard, while Dews will collect and start his attack. Air dribble it over. Gets a 50 on Cairo. Now Area takes it off the wall. Kind of doesn't do much with it. Takes it for a 50. Tank gets absolutely dusted by Chances. Cairo will be next, so he'll try to continue this Sedona pressure. Although Darkst, it's a very good 50, and Tank will beat Dews. Well, goes a long way, but Chances is able to collect on the backboard, so I'm there. Now Area with the reset, looks for the double, can't find it. Cairo will control it. Has the reset, fakes it, looks for the bump, gets the bump. Oh, but Dews with the diving save off the post. Chicago, not much time here. They have to start looking for some offense, as Chances will find the demo on the back line. This Area takes it across the field, burning away precious seconds that the Chicago offense will need to utilize. Now kind of bounce into the midfield, although it's not a good enough shot, good enough power. Cairo will collect, take it off the ceiling. This game looks like it is over, and series looks like it will go to Sedona. Great way to start off the season. the comeback into the win. Overall, great game played there. It looks like they've cleaned up a lot of their errors throughout the series. Well played from both teams, but Sedona comes out on top in this first face-off of their season. All right, thank you everyone for watching. Great series, well entertaining. Went to Game 5. It's just the way you want to be kicking off the season. Chicago has some film to look at, some things to work on, and Sedona. Also definitely some places to improve, but they start off stronger. Yep. See you all next time. Hello, for anyone who just joined, telling us to end stream, Aspect is kind of fried, like he can't talk or anything. Um, and I don't know if he can do anything with his OBS. Um, and so I had to jump in after game 4 to cast the final game, because his thing is just not working. I don't know when he'll be able to end stream. Yeah, area basically.